A beautiful good evening to everybody. I don't have a clue what the time is. Maybe you can tell me what the time is here in the west of Ireland. I have been constructing a little pyramid. You can see here with the sweet peas. So I've just planted the sweet peas. I've put them into this big blue pot because these peas are purple, I think. That was the colour. Now, this is when I sowed them, the 11th of January, and you can see they are ready now for planting out. So I got a bit of a start there, a little bit of a start on your average gardener by sowing them that early. And of course these were the ones, that I sowed in these buckets. Do you remember? So I'm going to be sowing some more seeds now in buckets. So what I did, this is bamboo. This is bamboo from my garden here, okay? Because I grow the bamboo to use for projects. And so I've filled up my big pot and I've stuck the bamboo right in down to the bottom of the pot. So you can see I've put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 pieces of bamboo. And then this was a little willow wreath that I'd sort of partially made and then just left on the table over there. So I thought what I'd do is I'd put that on in the middle and tie it into the supports just to keep the whole thing nice and steady. And then I brought some willow over that I had already cut. It was over by the polytunnel, and I've done a little bit of weaving with the willow. And each time that you weave in a piece of willow, and it's just, as you can see, it's actually very, very rustic. It's just in front and behind, all the way round. And then at the top, I've tied it with hessian, a nice big tie of hessian. There we go. And I'll just put it. Okay. Hi, Pamela. Yeah, it's a very simple idea, Pamela. Hi, Lamka. For it. Weaving with the willow is very easy, but I mean you can weave with any pliable shrub. I'm just going to move over here for a better signal, just until this stops burling around. Oh, hi, Sean. Originally from Moma. Ah, you're very welcome, Sean. Hi, Jin. Ah, well, you see, look, here in the west of Ireland, we have the sun for a bit longer. So it's all good. Jack, do stop barking. He's barking because my neighbour is up on the hill behind spreading fertiliser, not organic fertiliser. How did you side shoot the sweet pea? Oh, did you side shoot the sweet pea? Oh, no. I'll tell you what I did with the sweet pea about a week and a half ago. I just nipped out the tops. That's all I did. Just nipped out the tops. So I'll just let them away now and see how they go. And yeah, that actually looks quite architectural, doesn't it? An interesting shape. It's going to be lovely when it's covered with sweet pea. Sorry if it's a bit fuzzy, folks, but the signal is not that great. It could be that there's an awful lot of people on the internet because, of course, this is the Easter weekend. Ostara, as I would say. And yeah, there's an awful lot of people coming to the west of Ireland. So the roads are packed and I think the internet is jammed as well. So, but as you can see, it is a beautiful evening. Is the picture awful? I mean, is it really fuzzy? Or is it tolerable? See, I made a video earlier on this morning, but I've been so busy the whole day I didn't get time to make another one. And I'm way behind my planned schedule as well. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh, good, James. Oh, well, all right then, that's fine. Okay. Okay. I'll walk around the front and see if I can get this little circle to stop buzzing around. Or, yeah, I'll walk around the front. I'll come back to the sweet peas in a moment. So yeah, that wasn't bad actually. Planting them on the 11th of January. Sowing them on the 11th of January and having them outdoors as well. No special treatment, just outdoors in those buckets. And they've done well. I think they've done very well. Because there's been no hassle, you see, growing them. It isn't like growing something on a greenhouse, you know, you've got to maintain temperatures and... Oh, look at the sun, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And you can just hear the wood pigeon. That sun is gorgeous, look at that. Yeah, I think so. I mean, certainly, do you remember back in January when I sowed all those different seeds in the buckets and I just said, well, let this be an experiment and see how it goes, and, you know, it'd be interesting to see, oh, thank you, Peter. Be interesting to see how it pans out, you know. Well, I'm very surprised, actually, and I'm very pleased. Look at all the little insects up here. Isn't that a sight to behold? They're little midges, I suppose you'd call them mosquitoes. Now, they only come out, say, about an hour before the sun goes down. You can see the sun going down. And then, of course, what happens is they're flitting about and the bats come out. You know that I've got a little bat colony living in the attic, living in the loft of the cottage. You know, I'm just going to sit down here because I think those bats are going to be out quite soon. They are amazing to see. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, luxury, sitting down in my garden. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful sky. Beautiful, absolutely. The birds are very quiet now. They're just starting to go to bed. So yeah, sometimes I sit just in the twilight and I would watch the bats and they come out from over there. So they're in that side of the attic. You know, there's a wee hole on the top of the wall. Have you never heard of them, James? Hi, Eden Cottage. Yeah, so this wee thing's still burling round. Now it's annoying me. Jack, would you just stop barking? Because you know that's John. You know it's John. Jack says, yeah, but he's got a squeaky old thing on the back of his quad bike and I don't recognise that sound. So you're doing a good job there, boy. A very good job. Yeah. Hi, Heather. Jack, Heather says hi. Look at his ears up, look. You see, John has a wee cart on the back of his quad bike, and it's filled, of course, with that horrendous oil chemical fertilizer. But you know, it's not my business to say anything to my neighbour. Each to their own. Yeah, the bats. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful to watch them. I get terribly excited when I see the bats beginning to come out because I know that it's the beginning of the summer and, you know, long days and beautifully light evenings. I'll show you the little hole here. Well, the window of my car is a wee bit open. I must do it up. The midges are all around my head. See, I shouldn't actually be out at this time because you will get the midges eating you. Now, where's that wee hole up there? Oh, I can't see it. It's up there somewhere anyway. It's up there at the very top, and they come out up there. So, oh, hang on, there was something on the screen. What's that? Does John have livestock? No, he has sheep. And you see, it is a wee bit of a myth about the green grass in Ireland. It's mostly chemically nurtured, you know. Bit of a shame. But anyway, look, things are going to be collapsing quite soon in terms of all of this nonsense. Oh, by the way, I have a small announcement to make. Never known to be doing anything by half is my nature. I'm very much in favour of this Extinction Rebellion protest. Very in favour of it. Because I have children and grandchildren, and I think that my generation especially needs to stand up and be counted. And once it kicks off here in Ireland, you will be hearing, well, you will be reading a post saying, Colette is in clink. You can write to her at this address, whatever the Irish prison is, because I really think that we have to shake the politicians down on this, you know. Anyway, that's a discussion for another day, well, a lot of days probably. And I don't really want to burden everyone with that discussion because I think that everybody knows, you know. Oh, good woman, Nikki. Yeah, we need to stand up and be heard. But anyway, yep, I am absolutely prepared to be arrested and go to prison. In fact, I will wear it as a badge of honour. I'll see how many I'll see how many prison sentences I can clock up. Yes, fill the courts, fill the prisons, keep on the streets, and there you go. That's definitely something I'm going to be taking part in. You know, and I'm not an extreme person or anything like that, you know. In fact, I'm not political. I don't have any faith in politics, but... Now look, that looks like swallows up there. I think the swallows are back. Hi, Jan. Yeah, do you know, I have a sneaking suspicion that most of the people who come to Bealtaine and Cottage will support my view on this. Yeah, Sir David Attenborough. I mean, flying under the radar with this, you know, for the past 15 years. But you know how I feel about Mother Earth, you know? As far as I'm concerned, she's worth dying for. Simple as that, you know? But there you go. Hopefully it won't come to that. But, yeah. The world is a beautiful place. Now, I'll just take you over here, and this thing is still going round. We just took a little dander over here. Tear it up. Yeah, I know, because, you know, we have to, you know, as human beings, you know, the human urge is to nurture and care for. That has been the predominant emotion all the way through my life. I want to nurture and protect my children, my grandchildren, and all the children that I'll never see, you know? And set an example as well, you know? Right, so now I've got a heap of bamboo that I've cut, and I've decided, because this area is a wee bit stony and whatnot, I'm going to put bamboo rods in all the way along here once I move that doorway, because the bamboo will give me the height to do a nice big screen, to screen this off. So that's going to be something that I'm going to be working on. Now, probably not tomorrow because I've got planting to do, but definitely in the next few days. Anyway, watch this space, you'll see it all happening. And I showed you the tunnel this morning, but I have to just show you these beautiful clematis flowers again. I mean, look at them. Look at them. Aren't they just gorgeous? I'm talking about looking at flowers. Tomorrow morning, myself and Jack are going down to the Bluebell Woods. Yes, Jack, we're going to go in the Bluebell Woods. So I'll bring the camera down and do a nice long video of the Bluebell Woods. I've taken some nice photographs down there as well. If I can just get the time now to organise making some cards or something. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Hello from Canada. Hi, Deborah Jean. I was talking to my son today in Canada. Yeah, well, tomorrow morning, the Bluebell Woods. So, oh, thank you, Jan. Hi, Mo. Oh, gosh, no, Mo. I got rid of those years ago. I didn't get rid of them. I actually gave them away to a friend. But the little run and all is still there. But when I decided to go plant-based, I thought, well, there's no point in keeping the hens, you know, because all those eggs. And there was a friend who obviously, you know, was quite happy to eat eggs, and so I gave them all to her. They were beautiful hens, actually. They're, if I remember rightly now, they were lovely black hens. See, that's the run there. It's all overgrown, and then that was the wee hen house. So they had plenty and plenty of space. See the wee door there, look? And little windows and all, and an upstairs and a downstairs. So I'll tell you something, they were living in the lap of luxury. they were Beverly Hills hens, that's what they were. Yeah. And actually, I love the hens. I love watching them. I absolutely love them. But anyway, there we go. Hi, Caroline. Posh hens. They were very posh. Too posh to push. Well, actually, no, they weren't. The great wee girls, they laid eggs every day. Every day. But anyone who has a tiny bit of garden, you know, should keep a hen if they're happy eating the eggs, you know, which is fine. I ate eggs for long enough. And when you know, think of it like this, the average hen in a battery has as much space as a shoebox, all right? So if you can give a hen, especially a rescue hen, 4 times that space, 4 times the space of a shoebox, you've already improved that hen's life, you know? But it is terrible, actually, how they treat animals, and I don't like that, you see. I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't see the rationale behind it, you know. Oh yeah, now Patricia, that is a good tip, I'll tell you. Hens, ducks and turkeys. That's grand, Caroline, and I'm sure they're all well looked after. I mean, my kind of dietary choice is very much my own choice, and my lifestyle is very much my own choice. I don't push it on anyone. And 2 of my 3 children eat meat, so there's no bother. I don't have anything really to say on the matter. I just have my own opinions about myself and about my own life, and that's how it should be, It takes all sorts to make a world. But I just don't like to see cruelty to animals, that's all. That's my only thing now that I would stand firm on. So, now, there's some of the bamboo that I've already prepared. So you can see it's quite long. In fact, I'll hold up a bit. Oh, well, I'm hoping quite soon, Patricia. But you know something? If I could only have a bit more time in my day. Look at this big bamboo cane. This is all the bamboo that I grow myself, you see, here. So this here is, what height is that now? It must be 7 feet. Must be 7 foot high. So I've got these canes now that I've prepared. I've cleaned down, prepared them, and well, do you know something, Peter? If you order a book and if you put a wee message in an email to me and asking me for some moss, I'm quite happy to send you a sealed bag of moss from the land here, because I've loads of moss. In fact, today, I'll just show you this. I'll just show you something very special you haven't seen before now. Wait till I see. No problem, I'm very happy to do that. Now, someone ordered a book today, which I was very happy about. I'm always excited, when I get a wee book order through. Lovely lady, and she said, I'd love to get the bay leaves, which I'm happy to send as well. I send everyone a wee bag of dried bay leaves from Bealtaine Cottage, And she says, I love a wee piece of elder wood. Now, the elder. Well, now you've heard of elderflower, haven't you? So the elder tree, I'm going to show you probably the most magnificent elder tree you've ever seen. Look at this for an elder tree. Look at this. It is massive. See, you've never seen that before. And I'll tell you for why, because this was a little area behind this wee hedge here. Look, you see there's a wee pathway. Look. This is the area that I stashed all my recycling in. So I've got some more glass there to take, and I've got some plastic to take, but I want to get a whole carload because it costs $3.50 a time, to bring it to the recycling centre. So I've been clearing this area, you see, now. And this elder tree, I did not plant this. This grew up on its own, and it's covered with the most beautiful moss. So I came out here today to find a little bit of the dead elderwood. Yeah, I know, Ellen, I know. But I got this little piece of dead elderwood and wrapped it up with some of the. I took some of the moss off the tree, you see. Look, Peter, look at this. You can just peel bits off it. So if you wanted some moss from this elder tree, now the elder tree is quite a sacred tree, The elder, historically, was always planted on the north side of a cottage to keep away evil. Well, I suppose in today's terms, I would say it was more just to keep away bad energy. But it's supposed to be a very powerful tree. I mean, there's a lot of legends attached to the elder tree, but this is one of the most strong and vibrant and magnificent elder trees I've ever come across. Well, there you go, Peter. So you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah. I planted all around the house. You must have some dodgy neighbours, Pamela. Yeah, well, my family has always been very, very close to the old Celtic ways. And those of you who know the work of my brother Hugh, who's a poet, and I mean, he's just filled with wisdom. There's nothing that Hugh doesn't know about the old ways, and he writes the most beautiful poetry. He lives about 20 miles from here in a cottage that doesn't have electricity or anything, you know, and he lives a very solitary life. And as I say, writes beautiful poetry, makes beautiful um, Celtic ornaments, and beautiful staffs. Now, I wouldn't say a walking stick, I'd say a staff. And very knowledgeable. Well, I suppose we are really, you know. Yes. Except I'd say my two older brothers and sister would be more conservative. Myself and my younger brothers, I'm not too sure about my sisters, would be more fluid in the way we live. They certainly did, Rob. Those boys got everything. Yeah. Bless my mum and dad, I miss them terribly. I miss their physical presence, you know. Um, you know, look, I'm on to Hugh all the time about publishing his poetry. He writes beautiful poems for me, you know. He wrote a lovely poem which I put into the Bealtaine Cottage Guide to the Deep Midwinter. That's right, yeah. Well, you see, Catholicism, like any religion, um, can be very dictatorial, you know, and so it would almost frighten you into staying away from what is your old culture, you know. Look at this beautiful bee, look. Look at this lovely little girl, look. Working away for us. Yeah, you're right, Barbara. It's the physical presence you miss. I mean, I feel them all around me all the time. And I know that their energy is here quite a lot of the time. But I miss the physical thing, you know, I miss the, you know, Dad's little ways, and he'd be walking round, you know, rolling a little cigarette and talking to himself, and Mum would be chattering on and knitting. Now look, here's another beautiful thing to show you. We are very blessed this evening. Look at this. I'm going to get my camera out and take some close-up shots. Can you see it over there? Can you see it there, look? Beautiful moon rising. See, hold my camera up a little bit. Can you see it, everyone? I'm holding the phone as still as I can. A bit blurry. I'll try and get a wee, because it's just through the trees there. Let me see if I can get a better. Now, you might be able to see it a little bit better there. It's just underneath the branch of that tree. But what I'll do, I'm going to finish this little live stream very shortly. I'll go into the house and get the camera and take some shots and put them up on the Facebook page. And for those of you who don't do Facebook, I'll also put some up on the Twitter page. The Facebook page, let me tell you, I have to keep a Facebook account to keep the Facebook page open. But what I did recently with my account, because it was almost like, now I won't say a fake account, it was just an account that I didn't do anything with. So I literally closed down all my friends on that account and just left a message explaining, you know, that everything that's posted on there is public anyway. I would post, you know, things about um, um, sort of things that are in the news and things to do with the planet and stuff like that. But I just keep that page open, keep my account open in order to keep the page open. Let me see, I might be able to walk up this way and see if I can get a better view. Look at this blossom, isn't that fabulous? So there are ways of using Facebook that doesn't incur, you know, all the nonsense that goes with it. Here we go. That's a bit better, is it? It's over there. I'll hold it up. Yes, Sharon, the clematis is absolutely gorgeous. This is the Libra pink full moon. Oh, Peter, tell us a wee bit more about this now. What's all the lore behind the Libra pink full moon? Aiming connection. Right, I don't think I can get any... Oh, do you notice that I smell the mint? Look, I'm actually walking on the mint. I thought, that's a beautiful smell. Time for... Let me just see this now. It's the time for change and creating what you want and wish for. Well, there we go. Isn't that beautiful? So that's something now that we should all endeavour to partake of. Yes, Ashley, I can promise you it's going to be a rollicking read, because there's so much about the people of the She. I can't say their name, because you know the She refers to the mounds that they live in. So when you say the folk of the She or the people of the She, you're not saying their name. It's very bad luck to say their name. And hi, Kathy. I'm just going to look at that. Isn't it amazing how the light stays in? So in the sky like this tonight, you can see the sun on one side and the moon on the other. It's a very magical place to live, the west of Ireland, that's for sure. Now, I'm going to just peep down into the wood of the people of the She. There we go. Now I've taken some wonderful photographs for this book as well. They're all going to be in black and white because it means that I can I don't have to pay a huge amount to have it printed, because if you have colour photographs put in, you know, the printing costs are just horrendous, and then you have to, you know, kind of charge extra for the book and stuff like that. And so I actually love black and white photography as well, and I think if it's done properly it can be very, very evocative. Oh, he certainly does, Rosa. He certainly does. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I'm going to finish at this point and then go into the cottage and get my camera and come out to take some photographs. Hi, Bronya. So, I'll just do a little pan. Rob, I don't know if I want a kitten now at this point. Because there's, I don't know, it's a bit of a story, and I don't really want to go into it at this point. But I'm just very suspicious of the way my cats have all ended up, you know, and I think that someone is putting poison down, not for my cats, but for rats or whatever, you know. There are empty houses around here, but anyway, it's probably best not to even go there at this point. Jack! Don't know where he's gone to. Fireflies? No, no, no fireflies. Jack! Don't know where he is. It's not like him to disappear. Oh, there he is. He's coming up through. Yeah. Well, you know, I don't like to attach blame, and it's something I can't prove. But oh, look, he's going a bit mad. What's up with you, Jack? Oh, he's spooked right out. What's up with you? Huh? Why are you so excited? Oh, he's obviously seen something. Yeah. And the full moon. So blessings to you all, my friends, and on this beautiful evening here in the west of Ireland, wherever you are, enjoy the time that's in it. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Heather. Yes, he is, Sharon. Thank you, Bronya. Amethyst Moons. He's gone back down there, actually, Rosa. Bye-bye, Heather. Bye, Nikki. Blessings. Bye, Larry. Bye, Angela.